an intro.
Only in Vegas, baby. So
Oh
this
my God,
is so
love it.
exciting. I have two authors, soon to be bestsellers. I just know it, in the house today. Special LinkedIn Live celebrating this awesome book launch. Woohoo! I'm so excited. I think we have absolutely electrified LinkedIn today.
Hi, thanks.
So let's go ahead and start. Was that not a cool video? So
I know. Let's not skip over that for a minute. Like, I am super pumped because I love that video. Vegas is my favorite place on earth, and so I just love that we can start the party here.
Woo! It's
Great.
very,
Thank
very
you
fun.
so much, Gillian, for hosting. It's just amazing.
So, okay, let's do quick introductions, just in case somebody doesn't know you. So, Michelle, let's start with you. Just quick, who you are.
The troublemaker out of the two. So I am Michelle J. Raymond, based here in Sydney, owner and founder of Good Trading Co., which specializes in LinkedIn company pages. So awesome to be here with my co-author, the wonderful Lynette Johnston. So yay!
And yes, I am Lynette Johnston, the word wizard, and I'm a LinkedIn specialist from New Zealand. So hence the accent, apologies for that. And yes, Michelle and I worked together on this book all year. It's been absolutely fabulous fun, and I'm so thrilled that we're here today to see it launched live here on with you, Gillian. Thank you so much.
This is awesome. So, Michelle, tell us what this is all about. What is this thing you're launching today?
Business Gold is all about building awareness, authority, and advantage using company pages. And Lynette came up with a brilliant idea. It's not my idea to write the book, so just putting that one out there, because she recognized that there was a gap in the market. Like, company pages get such a bad reputation. And I think part of that is just because no one knows what the hell to do with them, or how they work, or how you can use them, especially for small business owners. So this is like a resource for people to really get started and understand, like, what are they all about? So really proud of what we put together. It is a simple go-to, step-by-step. We want to walk people through and really get them to learn how you can use this to help support your personal branding efforts. So yeah, pretty excited. There is so much jam-packed. And Lynette said to me at one point, Michelle, that's enough. Like, I don't care how many more changes come through from LinkedIn, because this year we've seen so many changes, and every time we thought we were done, they would add new features. And so, yeah, it's just been super cool. So that's why we're here. We want as many business owners as we can, page administrators, social media managers, anyone that is responsible for a company page. This book is for you. Is it that hand? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Super. So we've covered the who, the what, the why. Now, Lynette, this is a whole collaboration. You know, the book launch, the book itself. Can you talk about, like, first of all, you guys over in America, because we're beaming in from Las Vegas, so we've got the American audience today. And so Americans, sometimes we're like, New Zealand, Australia, it's like kind of like, you know, they're right beside each other, right? Like, we just think you guys, like, you know, hop in the car and go for tea. But you're actually in different time zones, aren't you? Are you in different time zones?
Yes, I think it's probably more. I think it's 4, because if there is 3 time zones in Australia, and we've got one here in New Zealand. So in fact, New Zealand's about 3,000 kilometers away from Australia, but close enough that we still consider ourselves cousins on good days. On bad days, when we're rivals, say in sport, well then no, we're not fans of Australia at all. So it's us against them. But so no, it's really been an amazing collaboration, because I heard Michelle speak about company pages on VTech Labs podcast. And
shout out to him.
Yeah, right. And you and I have both been guests on that. And I'd long wanted to write a book about company pages ever since I finished my last book last year, Linkability. I'll just slide that up the side. And I decided that company pages needed to be written about, because like Michelle, I really thought that they have got some really good possibilities and potential. But I didn't know what to do about it, because I really wasn't wasn't able to write it on my own. I just simply didn't have enough knowledge. So when I heard her speak, I went, I want to talk to her about the possibility of working together. Well, within 15 minutes of us getting on a Zoom call, we had decided that we were going to do it. And it has been a dream run. But really, I think, Gillian, in all seriousness, it's a very good example about how LinkedIn works, right? Michelle and I don't know each other. We've never met. We live in different countries. And here we are. We've written a book together that we're publishing in a third country in the United States. So I think that's an exceedingly good example of the power of LinkedIn to build networks, friendships in our case, and to be able to collaborate together in amazing partnerships like this.
Yeah.
It's an amazing story. If you think about it, the collaboration on so many levels, because even Vitek, he's on LinkedIn. That's how we all know him as well. And I think he's based, is he in Dubai?
Dubai, yeah. So I got onto his podcast because I wrote a comment on somebody in Europe's post about company pages back at the start of the year when I stood out like, a sore thumb because no one else was talking about them. And so he was like, oh, company pages, that's a bit unusual. Will you come on my podcast? So it's actually even more global than that, this whole thing, how it's come together. And, the thing for me was it literally was Linaire and I's first Zoom 15 minutes in. Like that part's not made up. That's not the fiction part of this. That was literally, I'm sitting there, we're like, yeah, we'll connect, and then we have this discussion. It feels like we know each other already because, you watch content, you get a feel for people. And then, we have 15 minutes in, she asked me, and this is what I'm doing. On the outside, I'm like, I'd love to. Shh, don't tell her. But it was just one of those moments where you kind of feel like you know someone, and so that's the beauty of what I love about LinkedIn is you can get to know people really quickly, and collaboration, it's just amazing. It's the superpower of LinkedIn.
It
and
is.
Some people would say too, I think, that we might be competitors. And in a way, some people might think we are, and that could be true. But in fact, what we've been able to do is work together despite that. And I think there's a lot more of that happening. And the international aspect of that, I think, makes a difference because we're working in different markets. But still, essentially, we serve the same audience. But I think that's really, and you learn something so intensely valuable when you're working with other people who are doing the same sort of work as you do. And if you can put your ego aside and go, what can I learn from this person? The results are astounding. And I think this book is a reflection of that.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
And I think for both of us, it's our opposites and our different strengths that actually came together to make an awesome product as one. So, I said to Linaire straight up, I've never written a book before. I knew she'd written Linkability. Hold it up. It's time to get a plug in. Come on.
It's a great book. I love it. I love that book.
And I knew, she'd been down that path and I hadn't. And I said to her, look, I've got the technical side of this down pat. Don't doubt that. What I lack in experience, I'm going to make up for in enthusiasm. And it was the opposite. And it was the opposite on Linaire's side. I said to her straight up, I am not the organizer in this thing. She is. I had no idea what an Oxford comma was. She did. And, all these kind of things. So between the two of us, we were actually able to become better out of this, and that's what has been my favorite part about this whole process is that I've become a better person, a better trainer, a better LinkedIner, a better person, from having her friendship. So yeah, I'm really, really proud of what we've done together.
And I kind of envisioned that this book is kind of going to have when you throw a pebble in the water and it ripples out, I think that's what's going to happen. It's like company pages are this mystery. And I know I just recently tried to set up a new company page and it was hard. It was really hard. So I know this book is going to be helpful because it's not just setting it up. It's now the marketing and how do you do that and balance your profile. There's so much to it. So this book has incredible value, which is why I already have a copy. I already have a copy. So let's get stuck in with that part. So Michelle, tell us, I'm going to bring up Elvis now, and I want you to tell us, how do we get this book?
Oh my God, you're gonna pull it. Hang on, I reckon I can do this. Almost a bit more starch in my collar, maybe. So how you can get it is you're gonna grab out your smartphone and you're gonna take a picture of that QR code, and it's gonna take you straight to Amazon. So at the moment, we've got the Kindle version is available, so you can get apps on Android or on iPhone as well. So if you don't actually have a Kindle, that's okay. We want everybody to buy it today because we've given you a super duper discounted rate. We're practically giving this thing away today.
Really?
Because
Really?
we want so many people to really get out there and get amongst it. And so you can buy it on that. The hard copy, for those of you like Linaire and I, we love reading books. Like, so if you're worried that there's not going to be the soft copy, you know, like kind of book, it's coming. There's a technical glitch with Amazon, which we have been working with our publisher through the night to try and get sorted. There is nothing we can do about it, but it's coming. But if you can buy the Kindle version in the meantime, we'd really appreciate it. So I think it's like 99 cents here in Australia.
That's
like
what it is in the US. I just bought it, 99
yeah,
cents.
yeah, I think you know, and so it's like under $1, you know, and so we would really appreciate everybody's support because we want businesses to grow. We want people to understand how to use this. And so, yeah, so just take a photo of that. It'll take you straight to the link. There are about 10,000 posts that are going to be done and tags and whatever else on LinkedIn over the days. Anyone, if you buy it, use the hashtag business gold to let us know so we can come in and help support. So,
Awesome.
and looking forward to reading the reviews, you know, like see what, you know, what people got out of this book. So it's a bit nervous. I'm not going to lie. There's a part of me that's sweating bullets this morning, you know, because putting it out there, you know, it takes a bit of courage. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And I saw when I went to the Amazon page, I saw some of our lovely LinkedIn colleagues were in the review part at the very top of the page. I saw the illustrious John Asperian and
yay, love John.
Well, he got an advanced copy. So him and Jeff Young and Michelle Griffin, thank you so much for doing the work up front to read the copy before it got launched. Your recommendations are amazing. And yeah, I mean, this is a collaboration of so many other people, right, Linaire? Like it was us that wrote it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've had such amazing help all the way through this. And one of the things I found when writing my own book is that it's hard work on your own, and you can't do it in a vacuum. You need people to help you. And even a writer like myself needs to have someone who can edit it. We needed to have a designer. We needed to have a publisher. There's Elvis again. Hey. and we needed a whole load of other people to help us get it to this stage. And then, of course, there's the platform itself that you need to know all about. So, and the technology side of it too. So, and the people who have supported us and enabled us to get us here and encouraged us, because Michelle and I would never have been able to do that without the people that she's already mentioned and many other people as well who've helped us to do it.
And that's why we didn't have a bit in the book. So if you read the book and you go, why isn't my name there in the acknowledgements? Because when we started to put the list together, we would have had a separate book full of people. Like it genuinely is, you know, so many people around just on the good days, the bad days, the encouragement to keep you going just in general. We've got 2 supportive partners in the background that have, you know, made sure that, you know, the rest of the world keeps running. And so, yeah, it's been really cool. So thank you to everybody genuinely, you know.
So should we take some comments? So we got one of your advanced reviewers in the house. We've got the illustrious. I can't say that again because we already called that with John. We've got the LinkedIn guru,
superhero.
Hello, Jeff.
We've got Danielle. Woohoo! So thrilled for you, Michelle and Linaire. Woohoo! We've got Annette Richmonds. Woohoo! Already got my copy. Can't wait to. You're already getting. You're going to be bestsellers by lunchtime. I'm sure.
That's the plan. That's the plan. You know, and so for everyone that's got my DMs at the moment, where I'm reaching out and saying to you, please, can you support this? I really appreciate everybody that's already jumped on board that. So anything, you know, that people do for us is just, super appreciated. So
I guess they're looking for the launch. Well, the live launch. Yes. Thank you.
Done.
Thank you very much. And for this Viva Las Vegas. so fun. Woohoo! Let's party. See, we've got every country coming in. Thank you, Claire, for joining
Woohoo,
us.
it's Claire.
Congratulations. We have yes, ladies. We have Lee. Love the intro.
Jillian, thank you
it
for
was
the intro.
gold.
It was fabulous.
So exciting. So exciting. Congrats. Today is the day. It's Viva Las Vegas. See, it's always fun to start stuff. Way, we got
Lovely,
Jihan
G.
in the house. Yay. Hello, ladies. Hello, ladies. Big
Simon,
drum
he's
roll.
in New Zealand.
Simon,
Hello,
he's
Simon.
like your greatest fan. He is your greatest fan. Love Simon. Love Simon. Hello.
Oh, my friend Joanne. Hello, Joanne.
Vegas
Whoops,
suits me.
going
It's so
too fast.
true, Tisdale.
Joanne has been really helpful to me, and I do want to stop for just a second and say thank you to her personally, because she has been amazing. She was my very first international LinkedIn friend. In fact, LinkedIn friend
Was she?
at all, and she has just been so helpful, and I just love it a bit.
Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome. I won't go so fast. Sorry. Okay. We
No,
got
it's so
Karen,
many.
and you're going to
Tisdale.
exit my live and go and do one with Karen, correct?
I know.
Yeah, later on.
We're going to put her into a company page sandwich, which she's going to love.
We'll convert her yet.
Taking off the gloves big time.
Yeah. It's game
Vegas
on.
suits you. Vegas suits you. Yay, ladies. Yay,
Oh,
ladies. Oh, so
this is
nice
just
to
blowing
see
me
all this
away.
wonderful support. Congratulations on your book
Yeah.
launch, Michelle and Lanier. Bravo. Bravo.
Yeah.
The
This is
best
craziness.
Yes, I'd
antipodian.
agree.
What's an antipodian?
Antipodean.
What?
That's us, Michelle and I.
From Australia and New Zealand. And is it anywhere else, Lynette? Like you're the
No, I
smart
don't
one
think
out
so.
of the
It's
two
just
of
us.
us.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Came from colonial days, I think.
See, I've learned something today. I've learned something today.
It's before their little island floated off.
So excited for the big launch. We are too. There's Gabe. Gabe did such an awesome
Thank you,
job
Gabe.
today,
Oh,
putting you
yes.
guys to the
Yes,
front.
yeah.
He's just so supportive and absolutely wonderful. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you.
Hashtag LinkedIn
exciting.
live streams.
So exciting. GN, so psyched to order my
Oh,
copy. Everybody go, as soon as this is over, go order your copies. Because if we can get this all going in one day, these two
Oh my
ladies are
God.
going to be best-selling authors. They're going to have the badge.
Yeah.
And the other thing that I would just really say for everybody, because everybody forgets this, we buy the book, circle back and give a review later. The reviews are so important because on the one hand, yes, it's wonderful to get the sales. It's awesome to have that. But really, at the end of the day, it's the social proof on Amazon and having those reviews. So it's awesome to have the snapshots and people post those, but do circle around and do those reviews because it's so important for the author. Is that not true, Lanier?
It is absolutely true. And we started with a review last night. I couldn't quite believe my eyes. Michelle and I were glued to it because we couldn't quite believe it. It could happen so quickly. And Shelley from Australia gave us a really lovely review and got it off to a rip-roaring start.
I know, and
yes, reviews are super important. Thank you.
And it wasn't anyone that we knew. So
No,
it was like one of those like moments where you're just like, you know,
Do you know this person? Do you know this person? No.
I'm like, Lynette, it wasn't me. This isn't like one of those fake ones I'm doing to make it.
Wonderful.
But you know, it's 100 pages, right? So this thing isn't going to take days and days and days.
It's a quick read.
Jam packed in those 100 pages, like, you know, and you'll have to break it down into sections because it's pretty practical. You know, like there's lots of tips that are going to take you a bit of time to work through. There's some summaries of gold nuggets at the end of every chapter, so that for those of you who are probably like me that like to skip through, they're there and then go back and read the detail because the devil's in the detail, right? And so it's a book that is not designed to take forever. It is designed to get you started, get you acting, and really get your company page working for you so you can grow your business. So
super,
it's pretty exciting.
super. Okay, we have a few more comments. Whoa, I feel like a celebrity at a premiere.
We do too.
Oh my God. I'm like, look at me. I'm like so red and like hot. I'm just like, oh my God, this is like a real party in Vegas.
Yep. And we will type in the comments. I'll make sure to, after the fact, put in the link. So if anybody on the replay. It will be in the comments. It will be in the post, and just so you know that there. Congratulations to both of you. Jillian, checking in now, but watch properly later.
Sarah's meant to be out at dinner. She's meant to be out at dinner with friends.
She said she was going to. She goes, would it be rude if I snuck off and came to your live?
I feel like we're part of Oprah's book club, but it's Jillian's book club today. Like, it's amazing.
And I think this is a testament of how much you are loved. Like you truly have the LinkedIn community wants this for you. We need it. We want it. We support each other. And to me, that's why you want to build that's why you want to use this platform. I liken it to, there's a show in America. I don't know if it ever made it to the Antipodian part of the world. There's a show called Cheers.
Yeah.
And it was all like done in Boston. And there was always like Norm would walk into Cheers, and he'd walk in and everybody would go, Norm. And everybody knew his name. And that was their sort of theme song. And that's what LinkedIn is like. It's kind of like everybody knows your name. It kind of has, not that it's like a bar, but it's that feel.
I don't know. You haven't meet us, Michelle and I.
I don't know. Wait till the last LinkedIn Live that we've got for the book launch. I can't promise it's going to be the kiddies references like it is this morning. So
I think one of my bottles of bubbly will be open for that one.
Exactly.
So he wants to know, will there be another show? There's 2 more shows today. So this is amazing. This is amazing. Oh, we have Brenda supporting you.
Wonderful.
She has launched a book this year too. So we've got book authors supporting book authors, which is incredible. And I know you guys do a lot of collaboration together, don't you? The 3 of you.
Yeah, so Brenda and I actually host a Clubhouse chat room specifically on company pages every week for a couple of hours to help people with, there's just so many questions, because there is no resource. This is, part of the reason why it's been such a pleasure to write this is because there isn't anything else. It's a world first, and people are like flapping around going, yeah, I hear Michelle talk about it. I hear Linaire say I should, but like, what do I do? Where do I go? Like, how do I know? I would if I knew how. And so, that's why it's really great to have that out here. And even the LinkedIn Pages team that I talk to, they're buying copies. So even they're excited that this is happening. So shout out to those guys, because there's so many new features coming on company pages. And even if, you don't get the reach now, build your following, because you're never going to regret it. And it will take time, like, not here to say just because you read this book, it'll happen overnight. But you will have the first steps to build it. Yeah, absolutely.
It's the first step. And we have the wonderful Kevin Turner, who's always got his finger on the pulse of new features. So of course he had to be here. Number 1, to support you. Number 2, he just likes Elvis.
He's all shook up.
Kevin is a hero of mine. I just think he's amazing. He's so helpful that I just adore him. He's like a big cuddly teddy bear, and he's just amazing, man.
He's amazing. And and he loves to keep rocking, and nobody rocks like Elvis. So and Kevin's just like 1 or 2 states away. So he's close. He's close. Just downloaded the Kindle app so I can get it. Woo-hoo. That is a dedicated fan. And just so people know, if you don't have a Kindle, you can use an iPad. That's what I have. You can download it to your phone. Plus, you can just download the Kindle desktop version to your computer and read it on your computer, which is awesome, because then you can copy and paste, like you could make notes for yourself and all sorts of things. So just think, you don't have to have a Kindle. iPhone, iPad, computer,
Android as well. There's an app for Android, so you can download the Kindle app onto your phone. But again, for those of you who have just joined in, the hardback, soft copy thing is coming as well. We're just trying to get that sorted with Amazon. And so for those of you, as I said at the top of the show, who actually just love sitting there with a real book, Linaire and I are huge fans of actual holding books while we read. As much as I love my technology, I don't think it replaces actual actual physical books. So it should be out later today. We promise we'll let everybody know. So if you are after a hard copy type book, then please let us know in the comments, and then Lynette or I will reach out and let you know when it's live.
Awesome. And will you autograph? Like, is that going to be possible down the road, guys?
Yes, but yes, oh my God, that sounds so strange. Linnaeus used to being famous. I'm not. This is new for me.
That's not quite true, but it's very kind of you to say. And I do like to sign. I don't like the term autograph. I like to sign the books and put a personal message when I'm sending a copy to someone. It's a bit difficult when it comes directly from Amazon, though. So it's not quite the same. But we will do our best, won't we, Michelle?
We are going to get some author copies, and
Nice.
and some of those will make it out into the LinkedIn land over time. So, but yeah, that just sounds so weird. Yeah, sure, I'll sign it. Like,
but it actually makes it really personal. So it's like I have Linnaire's book, I have that personally autographed. I have John's book, Content DNA personally autographed, and it just makes it so nice. Although for both books, I do still have the Kindle copy, and I actually like having both, because with the Kindle, I find that I like to highlight things, and I really hate doing that to a real book, because it just feels like you shouldn't do that. It's just me, but I like highlighting on the Kindle version, so that I can come back and I can go, okay, well, what do I have to remember here? The actionable things, or, oh, that's a really good thing, I don't want to forget that. So I actually like both. But I too like the hard copy.
Yeah, it's for sure. And Tisdall, I will get you a signed copy, I promise. I'm working on my signature as we speak. I'm just thinking of the appropriate message.
Yep. And Danielle's right. Super cool proof point about the power of relationships. And if anything, LinkedIn, if anyone in LinkedIn land from LinkedIn corporate office watching, this is probably the ultimate of example of collaboration, of people meeting on LinkedIn, building connections. Now we're all working together. We're all supporting each other. I don't know any other platform that could talk about every single touch point of how we've all gotten together, podcasts and getting to know each other and working together, and webinars and, live streams. And it's all part of the LinkedIn sort of food chain, so to speak. And just a fabulous, example of what you can do on LinkedIn. So just amazing. So we're almost kind of getting to the end of our time together. So one cool, more graphics. It's like, I went to town with these graphics.
Oh my God. Like, I'm going to hire you.
Amazing.
This is what we do. This is what we do in America. We have little, I like my favorite, Max, my little dachshund, said, we need to have an Elvis dachshund that appears. And poor Linnaire's like, why is he on my part? That's because that's where StreamYard
no, I just think he's gorgeous. I think he's absolutely lovely.
And he made an appearance in, Jillian, thank you so much again yesterday for my birthday message, which, was super personalized, that your dog made an appearance. So, and it was really beautiful. So, and, I know Lynette will echo me, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for pulling all of this together. You went above and beyond with all the graphics, which, she's the word wizard. I'm like the word junior wizard or something. I think that title's already taken, but, from that perspective, it's not our thing, but, thank you so much for everything that you've done to make this happen. And thank you to everybody that's joined us. I've been, distracted by other comments that are going down the side of the screen. It has just been amazing to see the support. And I don't know if you want to add anything, Lynette, to that.
It's so thrilling to be able to start with a launch in the United States. I don't think that Michelle and I ever thought that we'd be able to do that when we first began the book. So we're really absolutely stoked to be able to do that today, Gillian. And thank you so much for all the work you put into this and organizing it, putting a tech together, and the graphics. You've just done an amazing job. And you are an amazing friend. And that's what I really want to point out, is that all of us now have become friends. The beginning of the year, we hardly or didn't even know each other at all. And here we are having a great time time, and we know that we can count on each other when the chips are down and when we're having a party that we're all going to be here. So thank you so much.
Exactly.
I know, and it's like my US birthday still, so you have to buy the book. Like, I'm going to guilt you into it. I'm going to use whatever powerful request, guilt, like whatever, begging. If someone needs it, I'm not below it. But yeah, thank you. It's been so much fun, right?
This is super. This is super. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and we'll sign off. And just once again, everybody, go get this book today. Let's make these ladies best-selling authors, and get this business gold to the top of the list. And truly, this is the gold, silver lining. Never mind silver lining. We got the gold lining of a year of pandemic and all sorts of horrible things. This is the bright, shiny light that just came on through. So it's awesome. So excited to be a part of this, and we'll check you guys out later. Bye.
Thank you so much, Gillian. Thank you, Michelle. See you later.